Why is it bad to be different? Why do we strive to fit in and affiliate ourselves with groups? We thought of this question and we decided to investigate the mentality behind a term called groupthink. Groupthink is a phenomenon that occurs within a group of people in which the desire for conformity in the group results in an irrational decision.
Look, you've done enough. Have you no sense of decency, sir, at long last?
To investigate this, we performed 2 experiments. We performed our first experiment in a math class. We chose a random student and gave them all the solutions to the day's assignment. We told them if they showed anyone else the solutions, they would get a 0. We then told the class that they had all the answers. The results were mixed. The purpose of this experiment was to show what individuals do with knowledge that would help the group but hurt the individual. Instead of the group pressuring the individual for the answers, the expected outcome, the group ignored the situation and worked on it alone. It would have been easy just to get the answers, but since no one wanted to be the person to get up and ask, nobody did it. For our second experiment, we grouped 4 chairs together and left the rest of the class ungrouped. We assumed a small group would conform to a large group, but as you can see, that didn't happen.
Our group reached out to Professor Klein of the University of California, Santa Barbara, and asked him, what is the mentality behind groupthink, and why are people so afraid to go against the grain? To paraphrase his answer, he said, groupthink is a lot like what most people think of when they say conformity. It often results in people not speaking up for what they believe in or suppressing their own opinions, but it is done consciously to maintain the harmony of the group. If someone were to express their dissenting opinion, the harmony of the group would be disrupted and conflict would arise. Due to the group members' desire to avoid such conflict and their failure to raise attention to different opinions, the result of groupthink is oftentimes a dysfunctional and even incorrect decision.
Will not be under any conditions be an intervention in Cuba by United States Armed Forces.
The desire for group cohesiveness outweighs the importance of individual thinking. It is human nature to want to fit in with a group, and it also allows for shared successes and diffusion of responsibility for failures. People are afraid to go against the grain because they don't want to lose the benefits that come along with being in a group. Being able to bask in the light of someone else's success and distance yourself from failures because it was a group effort is too valuable to risk by speaking up. When you disrupt the harmony that is so important to groupthink, people in the group may look at you as the cause of the conflict. Groups make us feel less vulnerable, and going against the grain is risking the comfort of the group. A lot of times it's easier to keep quiet, and if something goes wrong, at least you share the blame with your group.
What we're trying to say is, people are afraid to go against the group because they fear being blamed. It's always safer to go with the group, but that doesn't mean it's always right. We're leaving you today with a challenge. We challenge you to go against the group. Don't be afraid of your own views or thoughts. If no one takes charge and goes against the group, then nothing's going to change. It's your job to induce this change for the better.